Hello YouTube! I thought I'd do an update on real-time earnings comparison between NiceHash Miner version 2 and Winminer version 1.128. And I've got Winminer running now. This is on a 2 GPU machine. You can see it down here. Hopefully you can see that. It's 2 GTX 1070s. One's a EVGA GTX 1070 superclock with 8 gigs of memory. The other is a Asus Strix GTX 1070 overclocked. So fluctuates a little bit, making $1.19 right now. And let's pause this and see what the Winminer is going to do. So let me pause this here. Excuse me. So the Winminer is running, generally runs about 81 to 83 souls per second. Okay, so we'll stop this and we'll go over here and we'll run the Winminer. And it's doing Lyra Rev 2. Here we go. Starting up. Lyra 2 Rev 2. It's pretty consistent. And we get, oh, look at this, $1.01. So, historically, in the past, when I would do the comparison, Winminer always beat, NiceHash always beat Winminer. But since I rearranged the configuration of my PC, I basically, I'm doing this on my gaming PC. It has 2 GPUs in it now, the EVGA and the Asus, both the 1070s. It used to have a GTX 960 and the Asus 1070, and when I would do that comparison, the Winminer would always lose. I think the difference is because the GTX 960 only had 2 gigabytes of memory, it ended up making it harder for the Winminer to pick an optimal algorithm that would give it the best results. Probably because it couldn't run all the algorithms with only 2 gigabytes on the GTX 960. So about a couple of weeks ago, because Bitcoin earnings have been down so much, I decided to shut down my dedicated rig, which had the EVGA 1070 in it, and move it over to my gaming rig. So I had both the 1070s and the gaming rig, and I took out the 960. So when I did that, now the Winminer pretty consistently runs BTG. Well, so let me stop the, go here and stop the NiceHash, and we'll start the Winminer back up. So the NiceHash was showing, I think, 99 cents a day. And so you can see here that the Winminer runs BTG. Sometimes it will run something else. I don't remember exactly what. But it had comparable income. So it takes a minute to start up and refresh the daily earnings rate. So we'll give it a minute here. There we go. Well, that's only half of them. That's only one of them. As you can see from down here, it's still waiting for this one to calculate. So I'll probably end up being like maybe $1.20 would be my guess. We'll see. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Ooh, $1.23. So, very interesting. So clearly your configuration of what GPUs you have makes a difference in terms of how Winminer can optimize the best algorithm. So it was, in the past, was crippled because it only had the 2 gig 960 in the gaming machine along with the 1070. And that made it difficult to get the optimal algorithm. But now that I switched it over, it's been beating NiceHash for, a couple of weeks now, so I thought I'd do this video. So that may change once, let's see, where is Bitcoin these days? I think it's at like 6,400 thereabouts. So as we know, NiceHash is based on competitive bidding for your hashing power. So when Bitcoin is not doing well, there's not that much competition and the pay rates go down. Whereas the Winminer isn't a competition of bidding for your hashing power. It's just strictly mining using the algorithms and what it thinks is the right coin and converting it to dollars. So I would imagine if Bitcoin pops back up to 7,000 or higher, probably NiceHash will end up making more money. But we'll wait for that to happen, and when and if it does, I'll do an update and see if that's the case. Hope you found this helpful.